What up, babies?
God, I'm tired.
It's your boys.
Bro, how do you start the show like this?
I'm tired of both of you.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Thank God.
He had a thing with that.
All right, we're starting with who has the most Riz. All right, Alex, you're first. Riz up the mic.
All right. I saw you from across the bar and I wanted to take you real far. I was like, yo, let's get in my car. And then I took you out there.
Sir, I'm a mic. I was not at the bar.
I'm a mic. Oh, God. Patrick, your turn.
Okay, set me up.
The same fucking premise.
Try to rizz up a shotty.
Yeah.
A mic.
A mic?
No, just kidding. Yeah.
Try to rizz up my friend named Mike.
Hey, Mike, is that short for Michaela? Please?
Otherwise, I'm just going to head out.
Dang. Dude, that's that Riz. You know what that is? That's that hard to get.
Yeah.
Play hard to get.
Play hard to get.
Dude, low-key, that was actually always my move.
Fuck off.
You just push people away?
Yeah.
No, that's a problem.
No, because I was like, because they would be intrigued, but then I wouldn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
I was too shy.
Yeah. Anyways, over to fucking James. Riz the mic.
I don't know how. I've never had to do it, dude.
Oh,
I've
shit.
literally been in a relationship for like the last. How old am I? 14 years, basically.
Yeah.
I've never had a single year.
That makes
I've
sense.
never had to do Riz.
Dude. Hell yeah, dude. You think you could learn?
To be honest, I think about this a lot where I'm like, dude, what the fuck do I do if I get broken up with?
Really?
No, I think about it a lot. I'm like, what do I do? And I'm like, probably should stay single for a while. And
Probably.
Yeah.
And two, I was like,
Smart thing to do, actually.
and now I'm thinking about maybe I should just do it on purpose now. Ruin a healthy thing for nothing.
Yeah. Just to, like, see if I could.
She's basically part of the family now, and I'm gonna ruin it now when everything's going right.
And that's on being toxic.
Dude.
No, that's on being. It's called growth,
Growth.
It's called living.
and it's called dynamic trio. Welcome back,
Hello.
My name is Alex.
And I'm Patrick.
and James.
Let's go.
In this episode,
I am sore as fuck.
why are you sore, man?
Because the mic. because of Mike. I get it.
Yeah.
Mike worked me out.
Yeah.
Stretched me out.
Yeah.
Took me out to the club.
Okay.
Showed me a good time.
Yeah.
Bro,
Bought
you
me
could have
drinks.
stopped. You could have stopped. Stop.
Bought me drinks.
None of these are workout metaphors.
Shit got loose. I got loose. The dance floor was bumping. So were we.
Did you take a couple of bumps?
I took a bump. And then he was all like, hey, want to go back to my crib? And I was
Do a
like,
second set.
Hey,
I
bro,
was-
he's just telling us. He's not rhyming. He's telling a story now.
Dude, this is like
I never was rhyming.
You were rhyming at the beginning.
dude, this is like slam poetry.
Took me out to his place, secondary location.
Bro, stop.
Okay.
Secondary location. You get kidnapped.
Never go to the secondary location, my man.
Bro.
That's a John Mulaney bit.
Yep.
Love
Oh,
it. I love him
I
so
thought that
much.
was his.
No.
I'm so disappointed.
No, dude, I ain't original. You know this about me.
Are you guys doing anything fun?
Like right now,
Like
talking
this
to you
weekend?
guys. Oh,
This weekend is Thanksgiving.
that's not that's next. Oh, it's this weekend.
It is this weekend.
Wait, it already passed.
Oh, wait, when this uploads.
It was 2 days ago. 3,
We had
4.
a great time.
Yeah, dude, ate so much food.
Yeah,
Shit was a
dude.
blast.
Dude, got so drunk, ate spaghetti, undid it, got more drunk.
Yeah.
That's actually legit what happened last year because somebody brought us spaghetti last year.
Yeah.
I would take a shot, I would feel it. They'd be like, I'm hungry. Then I would eat spaghetti. It would go away. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I can go again. And
Makes
I was-
sense because spaghetti's all like carbs.
And it just absorbed everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think last year I worked through like 6 different plates of spaghetti and I didn't get drunk once.
You know what that means? Today, I mean, not,
You should bring a plate next time.
yeah. This year, get a bowl of spaghetti, just pour multiple shots of liquor in it, and then just eat it like that.
And and is this before or after my mental breakdown?
You know what? Probably like during.
Okay.
I mean, can you really control it? You would just kind of let go sometimes.
That's true. Yeah, you're just like the party just going.
You kind of ruin things.
You know what would be sick?
Having a mental breakdown in front of my parents.
Yeah. That too. But making a Maruchan out of like vodka.
That is
instead
the
of
worst
water.
fucking thing I've ever heard.
That sounds disgusting.
Oh man, but nobody's done it.
My
For a reason.
I don't know. There's a lot of TikTok views in this.
I think me and my girl are bringing wine this year. We were
Really?
gonna bring a
That's-
whole. We were gonna bring our own plate thing, but then we were like, too much food already.
Your girls coming to Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
You guys think you guys are there yet?
I like how she came last year and the year before that, and she's been part of like Secret Santa at this point.
You guys have been together for like 14 years.
Basically, at this point, and you're good times, guys.
But wine though, our family's not really a wine family.
I know,
don't
right? So it's for us.
think. Are you a wine person?
I like wine.
Wine's good.
Wine's great.
What kind though? Is it gonna be red?
I want to do red, but I like white wine.
Dude, I
I
love.
love white wine.
Which one's rosé?
The one not for men.
Isn't it the one that you're supposed to pour on a hot woman?
Wait, wait.
That's candle wax, sir.
Have you ever tried that?
I want to.
I want to too.
Yeah.
Both
On you?
two
Chilling by the
and
fire while we eating fondue.
I can't handle the idea of hurting someone.
Okay.
dude, it's barely
Candle
hurting
wax.
them. Some women really like pain, so you're not really hurting them.
Yeah.
I know, but like, it's because of what it. Have you ever had candle wax spilled on you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an erection every time.
Oh, you're disgusting, my guy. I don't want to hear about you. It hurts though. That's why I would imagine like I'm on purpose pouring stuff.
Yeah.
I'm someone that would. I'm not. I
But
don't
what
know.
if they've been like really bad?
You know what's the thing about what if they've been really
Hey,
bad?
bro, you don't talk like this off the pod. Why are you like this today?
You know what? It's because I'm
Freak.
tired. I'm a little unhinged right
Yeah,
now.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, the
I hate it when you
filters are-
announce that you're unhinged because it just takes away the edginess for me. I'm like, I like it when it's coming out, but then you say I'm a little unhinged, and I'm just like, oh,
You know what? All this fucking attitude. I think I should pour candle wax on you.
Oh
you're being a
god.
bad boy.
Oh. You know what's the weird thing though about like candle wax, in my opinion?
Huh?
It smells.
It's like not the actual act of like putting the wax on them. It's like what position do I stand in while I do this?
You stand.
But like, am I hunched over? Am I like in like a power pose while I do this?
Yeah.
Am I like really focused on the wax?
Yeah.
Is my head like too close to the wax?
What do you do with
supposed
the
to
other
be-
hand?
Yeah. What is my other hand doing?
Yeah.
You hold.
You hold what?
The way I thought you do it is that you're. It's basically during a massage, and you're sitting behind them,
Yeah.
like
basically
basically on their butt.
you're
almost.
straddling them.
You're straddling them,
Yeah.
which is kind of demasculating when you straddle someone, but you know, you just don't want to be caught in that position. I don't know why.
I'm trying to picture this and I can't.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the
are
way
they
you
laying
guys are
down?
picturing it, no, I'm not laying down. The girl,
No. Yeah.
yeah, but the way I'm picturing it is with a man, so keep that in mind. Understand this is why it's demasculating, okay? 'Cause-
Because you're doing it with a man.
hey, bro, I don't like the way you're coming at me.
All right, sorry. I'll come in you next time.
Okay, so yeah, you're straddling them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't like the word. I guess is what I'm saying. I don't like
Straddle's
the
a bad
word.
word.
Yeah, it's a bad word. You're straddling your girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's too close to like cradle, you know? Nobody thinks this? Okay.
No.
You straddle them and you just massage and then you pour it on, or
Okay.
you use those oils that like warm the body up. I guess
I have-
that's what I would imagine, but I've never done it,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I'm into wanting. Again, it throws me off the idea of hurting someone.
Yeah.
For some reason, it just feels like you're doing something really bad to someone.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
When you are picturing the straddling, is the girl facing up or or she's on her belly?
That would be weird if she was on her back. Just
Yeah,
because
exactly. Because
that'd
that's
be
why I would
weird.
get the emasculating thing. Because typically, that when straddling, it's you're on the bottom and she's straddling you, right? I get that. But if she's on her stomach, there's nothing emasculating about that. I don't think.
It was when I was with a man. That's
Yeah.
the whole. That was the whole bit.
Yeah.
Also, dude, could you imagine straddling a girl on her back?
Dude, that's-
the
yeah,
weirdest thing.
no.
Your stuff's just flopping on.
It's like that meme of like the girl like pushing up her boyfriend against the fence.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that
That
is.
Bro.
shit's wild.
And his hands were up from that because he was like, oh.
I hate that photo every
You
time
guys-
it pops up.
It's so weird. You guys like the idea of the wax.
I do.
I try it. I would try it.
You would try it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What does it do for you at all, if anything?
You know what? It's
Oh
just
my god, I'm a psychopath.
no. It's not like you're putting it out on them.
No.
It's not like you took a cigarette and you just went.
That just makes you think of that Lois Griffin thing. Remember
Yeah.
in Family Guy when she was a kleptomaniac?
I don't know that word.
She started stealing stuff.
Okay.
Just for like the thrill.
That's called shoplifting, dumbass.
And she put a cigarette out on Stewie's head.
no, on her wrist.
Oh, on his wrist?
On her wrist.
Oh, what the-
Because she just liked it added.
Oh
to the
yeah, she
thrill
was just
of-
in the car. She's like, yeah.
She was like,
like got off on that. Basically.
Yeah, no, she went fucking dark.
It was dark.
But yeah.
But yeah, It's considered BDSM, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down then.
Yeah.
I'm down. I
Which
guess.
is really popular with a lot of women. So,
Throw
you
in
know.
some whips.
It's honestly probably the most popular kink. I don't even, at this point, it's not even a kink. It's standard.
Dude, I know, right?
I'm standard.
I remember, like,
I'm not done with my joke. It's, no, I forgot my joke now. Thanks a lot, dude. I was going to say it comes standard with the pink slip or something. I don't know.
With the pink slip.
Something when you own a car.
Pink slit.
You're disgusting.
Yeah. I hate
I hated that joke like
Dude,
a lot.
so
That
much.
was so gross.
Oh my god. Okay, but anyway, as I was like, I'm old enough to where I remember a time before daddy was like the most normal thing to call your boyfriend.
I don't like when you say that.
Fuck you.
You say Papa.
But yeah, no, I remember.
I like to be called Papa.
Calling
I love
Papa
it when you call me
Smurf.
Big Papa.
Big Papa.
I don't like being called Big.
I kind of like that beat.
Shut the fuck up, Biggie. Also, I don't like it. I don't like being called Big. I'm real insecure about that
All
part.
right, tiny boy.
Bro, I'm not into that part.
Shut up,
If
snatched
you-
waist.
Hey,
Wow,
I kind of compliment.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, if you ever hear me say like I feel good when you call me like mean things, you know I made it successfully.
Yeah, for real.
Only successful people like to be belittled because they have the space to be able to be belittled.
That is true. They have the
belittled.
confidence to take it.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
No, they have the money to back it up later.
That's true.
I don't have anything. As soon as you start calling me mean names, I'm done.
Yeah, a rich
That's-
person can take you to court.
That's the 13th. Yeah, that's my 13th reason. As soon as you call me a little big, or you say like, "Oh, excuse you," I'm done. It's over. That's my 13th reason.
Is
I'm
that
gonna start
why?
calling you Husky.
That's so fucked up.
Joking.
You were bringing something up about how it's the most popular kink with women now.
Yeah, I know. It's like BDSM is like a really popular thing because it's about power and control and
Let's guess the letters because I always fuck this up. It's bondage, domination, submission, no feeling.
Where's the end?
masochism.
What?
Is it?
No.
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 Mutilation.
God, no. I'm out.
What is it again? It's bondage, domination, submission. I wanted to say
I'm gonna look this up.
motivation.
Mitosis.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
How do you guys always remember that? And I don't. I failed biology.
I feel like there's like two basic things that people learn from school, and that one was one of them. And then Spanish class being like, "Donde está la biblioteca?"
Why
And I
is that
feel
the
like-
most common thing?
I have no idea.
Okay, I
feel
found
like
it.
because biblioteca sounds fun to say.
It is catchy.
Okay. Give us. Were we correct about the first three?
It looks like it's kind of interchangeable.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck?
There's
You were
several.
right.
Yeah.
Wait, that's weird.
It's bondage and discipline, dominance and submission, sadism and masochism.
How do you do bondage? Make them do their homework. How do you do dominant submission? WWE. How do you say them in masochism? You listen to
Eminem.
Osborne.
Oh,
What's that guy's like? What's that guy's crazy train guy?
Ozzy Osbourne?
Oh,
Harry Osborn from Spider-Man.
yeah. I don't think BDSM is. I feel like the name is scarier than the actual acts.
Yeah, honestly, when you really think about it, it's actually like mad goofy.
Goofy.
It's goofy to just be like, yeah, you're my slave. It's goofy. It's silly.
Whoa, bro,
It's
we
not
didn't take it
goof.
like that. We didn't take it that far, dude.
We're not talking about your ancestors.
You do have Spaniard ancestors, you freak.
So do you, you fuck.
We're brothers.
Just and that last little bit though, I'm starting to get to a point where I also don't think people actually understand what BDSM means though.
Yeah.
I think everyone thinks like, ooh, I like to be like, I don't know,
Spanked.
spanked. Yeah, that's a
Choked.
good one. Choked. I don't think that qualifies as BDSM.
I don't think so either.
No, it's become too normalized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what I said earlier? Wrong. Completely wrong.
my
I don't
God.
think it's the most common kink now.
Dude, the arc on this is crazy.
Dude, my character development,
Yeah.
amazing. You know what was a better character development?
Who?
When I started going to the gym.
Ooh, I feel that too.
It's kind of stupid, huh?
Oh, the gym?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because we're like so young. Like if we just stopped eating like a burger for like a day, we'd probably like come back into shape.
You know what? Abs? Nah. Abs don't grow on trees. You have to work for that shit.
How's it coming?
Fuck off.
Yeah, we got to work out Bedford right now.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do a check-in on Christmas and see who's got the best abs.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
all I realized, I was like, I fucked up. I have a head start on this already.
Oh,
and
you said abs. I thought you said slabs. Because that's what I got.
Slabs? Like flabs?
Yeah.
Why did you say
I
flabs?
should say flabs. That's a better joke. It's a better joke. Damn it. And this is why James is comedy genius.
Yeah, I have a head start because like I already have my obliques. I already have my 5-6 pack. I don't know. How many do you have?
You have your 401k?
Hey, fuck you, dude. Fuck off. How about that? Why do I need investments when I got abs?
Obliques? I thought you said obese. I've been working really hard on that.
Yeah.
Dude, you've been at it your whole life. Just kidding.
Dude, that's on God.
No, don't blame God for your mistakes.
He's the one who created Twinkies.
He also gave you the tools to stay away from them.
And you know what? I got thinner. Boom. Roasted.
From Twinkies?
Fuck off. But anyways, yeah. We all work out, right?
Yeah.
Patrick works out. James, I don't know if you work out. if you do, it doesn't show.
You bastard.
No, it's because you said that you were going to play like the hating on the gym.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
No, I know what I said I was going to do. Yeah. Fuck you. I was going to start it off a whole different way.
Dude,
now I know where I'm going
I
with
just
it.
did a fourth laugh.
Nah, dude, that was a squirrel getting his nut.
But yeah, so we all go to the gym, right?
We do.
Yeah.
What's your routine look like, Patrick?
It changes. I'm kind of a calisthenics dude because my height starts at 5.
Who'd you steal that from?
The internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I called you out, Short King.
I'm not a short king.
I'm a short queen.
You know what's nice? Oh, fuck off. You know what's really nice?
That's called a baddie.
When you kind of ironically call yourself a short king and everyone's just like, no, you fucking aren't. You
Yeah.
want that reaction.
Yeah.
You want that reaction.
And
When
then
they're
people-
silent?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then people know you're fishing.
Yeah, kind of.
No, because no, I'm not fishing. I just said it to like make fun of myself. It was like self-deprecating because I truly thought that about myself.
Yeah.
You
You're
know?
being like
And-
satirical.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, yeah, I can't reach it because I'm short. And then
Hey,
they
bro,
would just
stop
look at
reading
me.
into this shit. Just move on. What's your routine?
God. The man's just trying to explain his short kingness.
Anyway, I'm not a short king. I'm not a short king.
And you
But
explain why and
so
two.
I like calisthenics.
Yeah.
So I like to use a pull-up bar a lot.
What are calisthenics?
Calisthenics is using your own body weight. So it's honestly just kind of like the most basic stuff like push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, crunches.
Folded up pizza.
Wait, so you don't use like actual like...
I do mix it in because it is hard to just do only calisthenics, you know, and it's like sometimes it is good to like build muscle, you know, but like I do use weights, but like calisthenics is my favorite to do just because it's like I like doing the exercises that I think Adam would have had to do in the garden. You know what I mean? Like Adam, the first man in the.
What makes you think he was working out?
I thought you were talking about Adam Copeland.
How you talking about Adam 22?
Did you hear about what he's doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
What'd you say?
It's wild.
Oh.
Do you know what Adam 22 is doing? I know it's completely off topic, but it's worth talking
Sex
about.
interviews?
No, so you know how he like let his wife sleep with like another man, like another male porn star?
Yeah, but she's been doing that for a while.
No, it was off limits that she could do stuff with other guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Other women, obviously he could, and he would take part in.
Yeah.
But recently he allowed her. He was just like, because they're married, so he was just like, yeah, you can sleep with a partner. She chose like a dude with like a huge dick, because of course she did. But now apparently he's hosting like this like competition show where like the winner gets to sleep with her.
Oh my
And
god.
he's hosting it. It's gonna be, I don't know what kind of competition show it is, but the winner
Squid Games.
and the winner
Hunger
gets to
Games.
sleep with her, and you can like, and then like, it's so fucking
It's
weird.
just like a game of pool.
It's just a,
Damn, dude.
I don't know. He somehow invented the cuck games, and it's just fucking crazy.
It's called the that's all, folks. I could not. It's
anyway.
called the Cuck Games.
No, but I'm just saying that
That is
like,
not what came up. Holy shit, Patrick, you're wrong in the name.
No,
you're wrong in the name.
that's my
$1
joke.
million like idea though.
that's my joke. I actually invented that. But yeah, no, that's completely unrelated. But yeah, no, I like doing those kinds of exercises. You found it, didn't you?
10 men compete for my wife.
Yep, exactly.
Dude, it's 25 minutes long.
Yeah,
You, oh my God. You rented out your wife for a 25-minute video on YouTube with ad revenue.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Dude, it's so weird.
How many views you got? Sorry. Am I going to see his words? 325,000.
Yeah, because it's an absolutely crazy world that we live in. But yeah, no.
The comment says the way C-Mac looking at her looks like he's been waiting for his whole life for this opportunity. You know, I don't know how to feel about this. That's hilarious.
Hey,
It's
I
so
don't know,
funny.
man. He's that's like his thing. He just sells himself out to the internet in a weird way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Don't they have a
but
kid now?
Yeah.
they do. Yeah, that's weird. This was supposed to be a gym thing, but this is like a sex thing.
You keep bringing it there.
Sorry, my bad. But anyway, yeah, no.
You do calisthenics.
Yeah, so I do
Cool.
calisthenics. I started in during COVID because COVID, and I started watching Chris Heria. Like he was my inspiration to start doing it.
Oh, so like the gym's closed and you couldn't really go.
Yeah, but I had nothing to do, and I just wanted to. I would just go outside to like the basketball court by our apartments, and I would just do those workouts, and it did a lot for me actually. And but no,
I saw like rapid growth.
yeah, because
From
it was just like I was just constantly doing it, and that is the thing where it's like it's because I also was jumping rope a lot, so I got really lean, So yeah, and honestly, I'm not as fit as I used to be now, just because it's different. I can't just go outside for hours at a time and just work out. But yeah, that's what I enjoy doing, and then I throw in some weights and stuff, and yeah, no, that's just my routine, What about you guys?
Sorry, just cut
My
the part
routine lately, because for the longest time I would try to target every single like body group in like a different day.
out.
And so, cause what?
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Okay. So I was trying to like do that and stuff like that. I was doing that for like a while, and then I realized I'm like, dude, this shit like, I don't know, like it got old after a while, because I was just like, I've been doing this for weeks. I've been like I have been seeing progress and stuff like that, but I was just like got tired of it. Like I got way too into a certain routine, and I'm like, I need to break this shit, right?
Yeah.
And so then I saw an example of like people doing this other thing where it's like one day you do legs, like for example Monday will be legs, Tuesday will be like pull. So instead of doing like a specific day for just like arms, you do everything. All of the exercises require you to like pull. So it could be like damn, I'm not gonna know any of these names of these exercises, but basically all of the workouts that you do require you to like pull. So it's like working out like your arms, it's working out like your back, it's working out like your lower back. And then on Wednesday I would do push, which is basically working out like your chest and stuff like that, and like other parts of your body where all you're doing is just like pushing something forward.
Yeah.
And then on Thursday I would do abs, and then on Friday I do cardio. So I've been doing that for like a while now, because for the longest time I would not do legs, which I know it's always like guys don't do legs.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys know what you guys squat?
I don't squat.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I don't squat either, just because it was like I'm hitting a point where like my knees are starting to hurt, and
Then you need to squat, my guy.
That helps.
Yeah,
It helps. It helps with your bones.
You know what though? Like I have hit a point where I'm just kind of like, because I used to be like, because I was in soccer back in the day, so my legs were like crazy strong, because of course they were. But now I'm just kind of like, I'd rather
CR7 over here.
CR7.
and but now I'm just kind of like, if I do squats, I try to go for like a lower weight and a higher rep, and so that way just that they can endure a lot. That's kind of my idea with it, because
Trying to get toned.
and also just like not put so like, because when I see like these people like in like the gym like doing like crazy amounts of weights, it's impressive as fuck, but I'm just kind of like, dude, your knees are gonna give out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, they're gonna hurt when you're like 30.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's great, but like I'm just trying to age as gracefully as possible.
Yeah. And then also with the leg thing, like because I work out mainly by myself, I don't really want to do squats, because I know for a fact like I won't be able to like handle a certain weight, and then there's not gonna be people around me, and then that's when like people go to my funeral.
But
Hopefully, right?
You can only do squats at Planet
Table.
Fitness on a Smith machine. If that kills you, you're an embarrassment.
I'm not a Smith though.
Good comedy.
What about you, James?
I like cardio. I like running and biking. I wish, and I've been trying for months now to get a road bike so I can just bike during the summers or bike to work, things like that. I try to do skateboarding, but skateboarding, it doesn't. Obviously, you don't burn as much at all.
That's interesting.
I'm not done. Just kidding. It is, right? Because it's like it's different than like most cardio though.
Yeah, the reason I say that's interesting because Chris Heria, because I watch a lot of his videos, that's his favorite form of cardio is actually
Cycling.
skateboarding.
Oh, skateboarding?
Yeah.
I for me, I don't have enough distances to go with my skateboard. When I for college especially, I've been in the same building my entire 4 years there. I'm just like, there's no point. I have an electric scooter. Never had to take it to college. Also, not a good form of cardio. You don't do shit on it.
No.
But yeah, oh dude, my skateboard. I have a legit skateboard too. I went to a skate shop. I went with a shop owner. He helped me set it up and everything, and not enough use out of it. I feel terrible about that. I gotta get new wheels. Anyways, yeah, that's my cardio. I love running. I really, really like running a lot. I do what Alex does. I split up all my muscle groups throughout the week, but the difference I do now is I have such a busy schedule. I have about 2 legit days I consistently go to the gym now, which is basically Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday, Sunday. Saturday I can't anymore. Sundays I try, but it's usually my rest days from like the whole week. That's the only day I usually don't have anything meeting planned or anything I have to do.
Yeah.
And then Fridays, I still work in the afternoon, so Fridays I try to go in the morning, but I get lazy. So what I started doing now is basically every time I go to the gym, I do chest. I do specifically chest up here and bicep, and then I try to add in at the very end of my upper body workout. I try to add tricep workouts as well.
Dude, that's good.
Do you do dips?
I do. And then
I love those.
I like the reverse
Cowgirl?
No, damn. No, I like
both perverts.
skull crushers.
Okay, yeah.
But I do it standing up now. I just do it standing up.
Okay.
Because
It's my favorite headphone brand.
Skull Candy.
You don't get my humor.
I don't get you. Anyways, I like those. And then, but like I said, I only go to the gym a few times a week at this point. So anytime I can go, I try to maximize what I do. I'll stay there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes.
Damn.
So I'll do about 2 miles on running. Then I'll sort of go straight into upper body workout, which you're not supposed to do apparently, because the biggest thing is you're not supposed to do a lot of cardio. You'll tire yourself out.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, so, but I say, fuck it, I want to be superhuman. So, I do that. And so I usually do, I do dumbbells. I do all dumbbells for upper body pretty much. And then recently I started using the barbell, but I'm too scared to do barbell on my own, so I don't. And then I'll do legs. I've been getting really good at my leg workouts now, so I try to do every muscle. So now I like to measure my metrics. What?
Metrics.
Metrics of working out. So for example, like now I can do dumbbells of 35s for like each arm now, which feels really cool.
That is cool.
And then my squats 210. That was my max.
Damn.
I got that last month.
You could squat me.
Yeah, probably actually, yeah.
Damn,
so I can squat pretty well. And then those are basically the 2 things I keep track of. Just how much I can use dumbbells, like what's the minimum I need now. Sorry, what's the minimum I'm using, and what's the maximum I can use. And then for squats, I just like carrying that number, because for me it's like I can see progress from there.
Yeah. All right, stand up so you can squat me.
All right, bend over.
What's your guys' favorite and least favorite workouts?
Favorite and least favorite.
Running.
Is your favorite?
I really love running.
I
want to do a marathon.
Dude.
That'd be amazing. I would show up.
Or a 5K at least. 5Ks are so easy though.
Yeah, it's only like 3 miles.
Dude, it's the weakest type of run. It's so funny because it's because the one used for fundraisers for all like these different types of like amazing charities, and I'm over like it's pussy shit.
You weak if you're gonna do a fucking 5K.
And
I was actually gonna do a 5K.
Shit? You're gonna walk
You
that
should.
shit?
Yeah, some people walk, but you know
It's
what?
fine.
All power to everybody who does them. Because
if you walk that, you're cool. Because
Yeah.
honestly, you finish that for a day.
Yeah, because you know it's you're helping somebody out, you're having a good time, and it's a great way to stay in shape.
I wanted to do a Spartan race with you guys this year.
a
Spartan race?
Yeah.
Isn't that
I
where
don't
you're
want to
like
pay for the workout.
Yeah, isn't that like where you're like in the mud and in the rain or something?
First of all, if it rains, I don't think they control that part.
Okay,
Okay.
but
So
you're like in the mud and you're surrounded by a bunch of Republicans or some shit.
what are you talking about?
dude, you're talking about like Al Qaeda or something.
You know what's yeah? Oh, what? Oh god.
Fighting in Al Qaeda. Wait, Iraq. God.
The weirdest thing is it's literally built for people like you who have no specific workout skills, but you guys are really good at like random things like climbing or jumping over stuff because you guys are 5 feet and like calisthenics.
Okay. Okay, I have agility.
Agility.
That's not a skill.
Agility.
Agility.
You got a
So yeah,
vagina.
favorite workouts, least favorite workouts.
Actually, to go back to the marathon thing.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy to think about?
No.
Because like the recently the New York City Marathon like just happened.
Cool.
they go hard on them, right? And so I feel like it's actually more impressive if you finish like more towards the end
Why?
because you're out there longer.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because like if you're like a prime athlete, you're like amazing, like you can run this shit like in like 3 hours or something. There are people that are still doing that course another 3 hours after you.
Yeah.
So like
Not my fault. They couldn't keep up.
no, but that's the thing. It's like it's not that they can or they can't. It's like they're literally out there just like doing it for longer.
Yeah.
Like and they're not quitting.
Exactly.
I don't
So
know.
it's like, say for example, it's like hour 6 and you're still running and like you're still having like that will to finish the race. I
Yeah.
feel like that requires so much more mental strength than it does to finish a race if you're like in the lead.
I don't agree. For
Why?
sure. I feel like that's diminishing a lot what athletes do. What athletes do to get to that point where they can finish first or they can finish sooner than other people. Because I mean, like, let's say, okay, fine, you take 3 hours to 3 hours extra to finish, right? Always has to do with two things: one, your pace and your breaks. If you're walking the whole thing, let's be honest, that's not as hard as sprinting the whole freaking thing, right?
True.
And two, if you're taking a break, a prime athlete's not going to take breaks during it, or maybe not as many. Whereas someone who finished last, let's say, they're probably taking a few breaks. Those breaks, to me at least, don't equate to you time that's you not giving up. Because I don't know. I think they're both equally admirable.
Yeah.
So-
I'm not like trying to take away from like
You
the
are.
people that
You're taking away from their win. You
No.
are single-handedly making LeBron James look bad.
No, because I feel like everybody already praises them for winning. You know what I mean? Like if you get a really amazing time, you're already praised for that, you know? And then like the other people in the back kind of get forgotten.
Yeah.
But like I'm trying to be like, nah, they shouldn't be forgotten. They still did something that's like amazing, you know? And like not a whole lot of people get the opportunity to like do this.
And
You're
it
the
would do
bastard
that.
who's been making participation trophies. I hate you.
Because it's hard for them.
Yeah.
It's so hard for them.
Yeah, and it's just like overcoming anything is always going to be so admirable no matter what it is.
How come AA guys don't get a medal, huh?
They do every time they get a badge. Every time they like are sober for like 3 months or.
Do they?
How do you know so much about this?
Eminem talks about it.
Ah.
Yeah, comedians talk about it, where that it's like, you know, if you're like a year sober, you get a badge. He got like 30 years sober, 20 years sober, and his was like silver, like pure silver or something. Like, it was
Damn.
cool.
I kind of want to get into like alcoholism just so I can get some medals.
Yeah, like to be honest, like, can I get a medal for being clean?
Yeah.
I think it's called being well liked.
What does that mean?
I don't
That's
even know.
not true.
That's
we have
valid.
friends that are very clean, straight edge,
Yeah.
and they suck.
They are the fucking worst.
They are the worst, and we wish they weren't born. Okay.
But yeah,
yeah.
speaking of things that make you wish that you weren't born,
He
what's
asked
your
you a
least
question you haven't
favorite?
asked- you
What's
haven't
your
answered
least
it yet.
favorite workout? Do you see that segue
Thank you so
that
much.
I tried so hard to get back to?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't answer the
But
other
you
question.
interrupted.
I hate them.
Shoes on the other fucking foot.
Gone.
You can go ahead.
I don't have one.
So yeah, you said your favorite is running.
I love running.
What's your least favorite thing to do?
Ooh, I don't have a least favorite. Everything kind of gives me the same satisfaction of like working out. Yeah, I don't really have a least favorite. You know what? I guess what I would consider more of a not fun thing to do is working on a muscle set that's lacking. So that like when I notice, like let's say I'm working on my squat really hard and then my bicep curls as an example suck compared to the progress made on my squats, that just frustrates me. But I don't dread doing the workout. I just hate the fact that I'm lacking in an area.
Yeah.
I think that's for me. I don't have a least favorite workout. It's more I have a least favorite feeling at the gym.
That's a really good way to put it. Because my least favorite feeling is doing squats, like weighted squats with like the bar on the Smith machine. I just hate it because one, I have kind of a bad back, so like I'm just feeling it, and like I get like the pad thing because it hurts on my resting it on my spine.
Yeah.
And I feel like
I hate you.
I know I feel like a bitch every time. Like I hate it, and like I try to go down as deep as I can,
Hey.
and all I can think about is like my back, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like this is good for my back, and I'm just like it just feels so opposite of like who I am. So that's why I almost never do it. I'd rather do pistol squats because I'm really good at those.
Which are terrible for your knees.
They're really good for your butt though. They're great.
Patrick got that thing on him.
Yeah, and but
dumpy.
So yeah, like I think squats. I do them every once in a while. I hate it every time because I feel like I'm not doing enough, especially because I remember what I used to be able to do.
Oh yeah, I'm never satisfied at the gym.
Yeah, but my favorite workouts are pull-ups, especially like weighted pull-ups.
Fuck you, I can't do a pull. I'm just kidding.
And I've gotten to a point
Same.
where I can now like do like a perfect set of 10 with 25 pounds hanging off of me.
Yeah.
And I'm like really proud of that. Like there is something so fun about just feeling like gravity
What kind of
turn.
gym do you go to that they allow you to do this? Because if that happens in my Planet Fitness, oh, you are banned, sir. That not in my Planet Fitness.
You
Dude, I've
serious?
seen some vile ass shit happen at a Planet Fitness.
Like what?
Nobody's doing nothing
Like
about
what?
it. There's no health control going on over there.
What are you talking about?
Dude.
I've never seen anything bad.
Dude, no, I actually get what you mean. Yeah, like, oh god, but yeah, no, like they have the fucking belt thing. You just ask for it, they give it to you.
Where?
Yeah.
What
And, like
gym?
behind the counter at Planet Fitness. That's where I go at the moment. I'm probably gonna switch gyms soon, but yeah, I go to Planet Fitness.
They
And,
let you do that stuff?
Yeah,
they
they-
don't even let you wear a tank top, sir.
are you serious? I go to TikToks all the time.
I'm just joking.
Oh.
But like, I'm serious. The joke is that Planet Fitness doesn't let you do shit.
But I've never seen the lunk alarm go off
I've seen it go off. It's the most
Really?
ridiculous thing ever.
because it's so loud, right?
Yeah, and so I'm just like, you can't even tell who it's for.
Yeah. Exactly. Like they're not gonna be like, yo, like the government's gonna go like, hey, you guy, publicly masturbating. Fuck out.
God.
You know, I kind of would appreciate it if they took care of that guy.
You know what? They need a fucking spotlight. Spotlight
should
for it points to
But that's
the
what he
person.
wants.
It points to the person. That's what he wants. He wants to get noticed.
You know
That's
what?
why he's there, because he knows he's gonna get the fucking spotlight on him.
And they're like, look, man, we can't keep doing this. You know it's protocol, and you know we have to do this.
Yeah.
Don't take advantage of us.
Yeah.
Then he's just like, fine, the thrill's gone anyway.
It's like, yeah,
It's
dude,
fine.
your dick is chaved.
It's like, it's fine. I got what I wanted.
I got what I want.
The attention.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? But Planet Fitness wise,
Yeah.
yeah, I can't believe they let you do that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have become that person who drops the weights.
Oh.
I work out really hard,
Okay.
and I really sometimes when I push harder weights, I'm like, I don't drop them from like the fucking top of my head and like, I go. That's it. But like, you know, I have started becoming the person who like I started going to, what do you call it, to the point of exhaustion, failure. I do reps to failure now. So then I'll just let my arms hang and I'll just let go. I think that's more respectful than the douchebag who keeps dropping his weights from his head high. And I'm just like, hey, bro, I wish it would hit your head.
Yeah. The dude who's like, I'm a mic drop this fucking 15 pounds.
And then he starts breathing heavy hard. I'm like, hey, bro, it's not my fault you're on a cycle.
Dude, that actually reminds me. Speaking of vile ass shit, like the amount of like dudes who just stare at girls.
Yeah.
I was there the other day, and like there was one of my coworkers. I ran into them, and then the next day I was like, "How was your workout?" And then they were telling me, because it was two of them. They're both like very, very beautiful girls, and that there was like this guy just like staring at them, and like blatantly like took out his phone and took a picture of them.
Oh God.
And I don't fucking get how you think you can do that. And I'm just like, the dude was like 50, and I'm like, how do you not know? Do you know what I mean? Like I don't fucking.
That's so fucked.
Yeah.
I
Have you guys?
can't, dude, I can't imagine. Like, if I don't even know like what I would do if I would see that. Like, do I approach the person and be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
what the fuck you doing?"
Yeah.
Do I go like, "Hey, I saw what you did"?
Yeah.
Do I tell somebody?
Yeah.
Do you tell them to airdrop it to you?
Like, there's so many things to like that are going through my mind.
Yeah.
You know.
I asked my girlfriend like, yo, this happened.
Yeah.
And because I didn't see them take the photo because I was gone by then.
And I
but,
left a bad Yelp review.
but the next day I was there and I saw there was this group of high school girls. They were just doing their thing, and there was like this 50-year-old guy just blatantly staring at them like with his mouth open, like just not good. And I caught him, and I was like, "There's no way." And then I was walking away, and I was like, "He probably was." And I was saying to my girlfriend, like, and I told her about it, like, like as a guy and as a girl who deals with this stuff, like, how should I do something? Would that be okay? Like, how should I go about it? But basically, just like, if you see it again, you just tell the workers there, and then they deal with it. But I'm also
Yeah.
just like, there's cameras in these places. How do you not see this guy just blatantly following these girls around?
Yeah.
But I mean, no one's checking the cameras unless they need to. You know that,
Yeah.
right?
That is fair.
Like there's
Like,
not a person who's
there-
like straight up like,
It's not like Five Nights at Freddy, but there's a guy sitting in a room with cameras, and he's
Yeah.
just like, all right,
Yeah.
let's catch someone.
I'm in control.
It's also, you gotta be really careful with that, because sometimes some people become like those SJW warrior, whatever you call it, SJWs,
Yeah.
social justice, where they're like, hey, stop staring at that girl, you know, and
Yeah.
they're like, hey, bro, I got a lazy eye, fuck you now, and it's like, dude, you just ruined my time here at the gym. Now I can never come back to my safe place. Yeah. You know, so you have to be
Yeah.
100% sure you know what you're looking at. Because some people, especially 50-year-olds,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say this, they have that dumb look.
yeah.
And you have to be 100% sure. So that's why, like, I'm hearing, I'm like, no, that guy with a camera, 100% like,
Yeah, say something like.
well,
yeah.
I don't know why you guys would tell a worker, just beat his ass.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you guys, but be men.
But to be fair, you've been training to fight your entire life.
I have not.
And the 50-year-old man was easily like 2 feet taller than me and like outweighed me by like 100 pounds.
Oh, you call him a fat? You fat shaming? You fucking animal.
You
You're
know
a dick.
what?
You're worse than him.
He was pretty fucking fat.
You are.
You were at a Planet Fitness and you were judging, dude?
Yeah. No, that like the camera guy. Yeah, no shit. You beat his ass.
Yeah.
Or just do what someone else would do, and just like knock the phone out of their hand, let it fall, and just let it crack and step on it by accident after.
What would you do in that situation?
What it just said.
You
Just
said somebody else would do that.
you know, I mean, I've never seen that happen. But what do you call it? But yeah, but then like that guy who's just kind of staring stupid. What do you tell? Do you tell the workers, and now he's red flagged in the system for a while?
Yeah.
You have to be 100% sure.
That is
you know?
true, yeah.
So it's like that's what sucks. It's like you want to do the right thing, but then what if you fuck that up?
Yeah.
And you can't. And sometimes those are things that aren't fixable.
Yeah, because for all I know, one of them was his daughter's.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah,
no, that
probably
guy.
not.
The way you explain this, he's not creepy as hell. But I'm just thinking about it. I'm just like, man, if I ever have to tell a work or something, I gotta be 100% sure.
Yeah, that is true. Because it's going to be a he said, she said situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like it's not like
You
you're
might
gonna
even-
be like, hey, let me see your phone and
Yeah.
like to see, because the guy can obviously just be like, no,
no
the fuck.
no fuck.
Why you gonna look through my phone?
Yeah.
You ain't the police. You work at Planet Fitness. You ain't got a badge. What the fuck you gonna do with the fucking
Lunk alarm.
yeah?
Oh, dude, that would suck if you falsely accuse someone and now their safe place, Planet Fitness, is no longer safe. You ruin the safest gym in the world. Oh god.
But there comes a price to being a hero.
Yeah, it's like the same thing though. It's like I hate people who go to the gym and just stare at people and they're just like, hey, like they'll text you like, hey, look at this freaking like. Well, obviously they don't say look because that'd be creepy to send you a photo, but
Yeah.
but they're like, hey, I just saw this person. I'm just like, hey man, you got fucking biceps to work. Work on those biceps. And it's like
Stare forward.
stare. It's like stare at the future.
Stare at the
Look at the future. Like, and they're like, oh, I got a gym crush, and it's like, bro, focus on the biceps, my
Yeah.
guy. Get back to the mission.
Like, call me out.
Yeah, but like you're harmless about it. You just you look around and it's like, oh, she's very, very cute.
stares.
Gym crush. You know what I mean?
I purposely don't stare. I think like when I'm at the gym and stuff, like if there is like an attractive girl there or whatever, I don't look at them. I look at the guys around, and I look at like what they do when the girl approaches.
Yeah, you know that there's like suddenly like an attractive woman at the gym because all of a sudden all of the guys are looking in the same direction.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
just want to see like how are they like playing it off, you know?
Yeah.
Or like how well do they think that they're actually playing it off?
They
Nah,
never
I'm there for
are.
a mission. I know what I'm
Yeah.
there for, and I keep running because running is my favorite fucking thing. However, when I do see a friend there or someone I kind of know,
Yeah.
I will send them a message and talk shit about their workout. Like recently, I saw a friend there, and she was on the stairs, and I just happened to send her a message. It's like, hey, can't be on the stairs all day. It's not a workout.
But yeah, no, like
Jeez.
the girls notice every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like they talk to me and they're just kind of like, yeah, no, this guy was just like next to me, just grunting.
I can't wait till one day Patrick tells us a story about a girl, and he's like, he tells us she said someone was staring at her, and Patrick's gonna tell us like, no one was staring at her.
I was with her. No one was looking.
It's like, I don't have to be there. I know. It's, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sit down. It's like, I'm younger than you, ma'am.
Wait, so I have a question actually. Why do you guys work out? Like, what is your reason for it?
To fight the demons.
To fight the demons? That's valid. It's so valid.
That is the most gross Gen Z answer I've ever heard.
Dude, I
But-
know. Everything's a fucking trauma with them.
Dude, you know what? We out here battling trauma.
And body insecurity.
Yeah.
Body insecurity? That's a good one.
Not. First of all, his body dysmorphia is not a good thing.
No,
But
dude.
if it pushes you, it's a good thing.
I
Honestly,
don't know
though,
about that part.
my-
'Cause you get to a point where you just keep wanting to get skinnier, man, guy.
yeah, no, I literally just like some people are Nike people, some people are Adidas people. I'm a Gymshark dude.
Uh-huh.
I just ordered like a really baggy Gymshark shirt.
You're like, I show up just to show off the drip.
Honestly, sometimes, yeah,
And fuck
I don't have
dude.
money
Yeah.
for the drip.
because it's like I get it in bright colors. It's really fun. I'm learning what my colors are, like what to wear, like what works with my body, like what with my skin tone, you know.
Yeah.
So I like to get stuff. Anyway, I just got like the baggiest shirt because the other day when I was there, I was like, I don't want to look at myself,
Oh my God.
even though
Christ.
I am in good shape.
You think
Yeah.
you're all that?
I know I'm in good shape. You know what I mean? But I'm not. I mean,
Damn.
I'm
I
like,
agree.
Damn.
like I just like I'm not like an Instagram model or anything like that. I have a good silhouette. You know what I mean? But like,
That's
but
just
like,
different ways to call himself hot.
Dude, he knows what he is. He's owning it.
anyway.
He's
hate-
waiting for all of us to
Because
catch
we're
up.
we're polar opposites. We're polar opposites when it comes to our physical mentality traits.
Yeah,
What do you
because
call it?
you're very similar to me. Alex is also. We're all very similar shape.
That's so not true.
That's-
We're short kings. He's tall.
That's not true either.
Two,
You're
6'1".
That's not-
We don't have the same body. Two,
Yeah, yours is
you
more
have-
functional. Yours is strong.
You have you have confidence in your body, and I have body dysmorphia since I was like 9. What about you? What do you
What?
work out?
No. Okay, I asked your why. Ask me my why.
I just did.
You said, what's your workout?
No, I said, why do you work out?
Oh, did
Yeah. Yeah, he just
he?
did.
Oh, sorry.
He just wants to
I
cry all day.
also never answered why I do.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
you started talking about Gymshark, and I was like, that's not the question.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
okay, but no,
Are
I
we
do it-
sponsored?
One, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's and I just like throwing my body around.
Hey.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Wow. Whore.
Yeah, you know, and calisthenics is a good way to just do it. I just feel I have a lot of nervous energy. It just gets it out, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel that.
Yeah.
I think for me, it just helps like for like my mentality or whatever. Just to like have something to like focus on and just kind of like I don't know, expel my demons. Like I just need something. Like I don't know, something about working out. Just like it does something because I know for a fact like it releases endorphins. It helps you sleep. It like improves like your brain health and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like also just
Slows
like
aging.
yeah, slows aging. It just helps like manage your body weight and stuff like that, you know. And just like all like the good things that it does, like where it's like it helps you reduce like
Anxiety and stress.
anxiety, stress, but also just like health risks and stuff like that. Because my health is like something that sometimes I worry about, you know, I think about, and to have something that's gonna obviously help you is obviously something that you're gonna want to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and like I'm just like surprised that like it took me so long to like see that.
Yeah.
You know?
I once saw a tweet that was so funny where it was kind of like this woman, she tweeted, I think she was like in like her mid 30s, and she was like, unfortunately, it's true. Eating right, exercising regularly, and going to bed at regular hours does make you feel really great.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to get to that too earlier when I was talking about my workout. I feel like the reason why I'm in good shape, I can say that because I have like 10 seconds of confidence,
Yeah.
is really nutrition wise.
Uh-huh.
Throughout the week, I really try not to eat out. My biggest habit is iced coffee, but I need it.
Yeah.
Like I can't stop. I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? Just quit?
Black coffee.
What the fuck's wrong with
Do you want him to just shit?
you? You want me to like? I'm not even joking. Part of it is actually because it's a natural laxative for me.
Yeah, for a lot of people I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's the one thing I can't quit. I mean, like, what am I gonna do, guys? I'm a college student. I have to drink some coffee every morning.
Either that or Coke.
Honestly, it's either that or Adderall, man.
Adderall.
Something's gotta get. Oh God. Anyways, my point is though, I don't work out consistently, but I think I've been able to maintain most of my, I guess, figure, whatever you call it, because my
Of your-
pant size, I guess, my 30-inch waist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know guys my age aren't supposed to have 30-inch waists.
Mine's 29.
What are we supposed
Fucking
to have?
hate you. You ruined everything.
What the fuck did I do?
You have to just one up me. You know
That's
I have
not
body
a
dysmorphia on getting skinnier, and
Oh
you just
my
ruined it.
God, it's all the
You just brought
K-pop
it
stars
back.
you watch. You fucking asshole.
No, it's all the things my mom told me when I was younger. What up, Gordo? And I'm like, I'm not Patrick.
My name was literally Gordo. You
Yeah.
asshole.
Well, I mean, did you ever look in the mirror?
He did, and then he did something about it.
No, I didn't. I just got taller. Puberty
He
happened.
really just
Actually true.
he really got hit by puberty hard.
Yeah.
I literally don't remember him being fat as hell until I see pictures, and then I'm like, no, my whole life this man was just Slender Man. Anyways, yeah, no, most guys my age are like 34 in college, but also keep in mind we gained the college 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh, so you were saying it from the point of view of like everybody else is like bigger.
yeah, like people around me are little. Even like people who look like me, like thinner, they're wearing 34s, and I'm like, whoa, that's so weird. It's just I didn't realize. Yeah, whatever. That's not the point. But yeah, my point is that I try to keep good nutrition, and I think that's what helps balance out my lack of being able to work out.
Yeah,
Absolutely, because nutrition is like 90% of it.
Dude, but when I run, I feel like all my heart problems go away, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, it's over, dude, for you. It's over for you. Get stronger heart.
Yeah. You're like, let's go.
I haven't had a heavy workout though, where I felt like my heart beating on my chest, and I missed that.
Do you think it's because your heart is becoming healthier?
No.
Huh.
No, I think I just haven't had a workout like that.
Oh, okay.
Cause I used to skateboard and I used to try and push it really hard, or I would bike really, really hard. I used to try and bike hard. Like I would go from here all the way 2 towns over on the road, on the bike road, and it's easy. But then like when you want to, but I get so impatient. I'm just like, let's just get there already. So I just
Yeah.
start biking harder and harder and harder. That'll get my heart rate kind of up. But then, like, it never gets to a point where I'm like, like, you know what I mean? Like, it never gets to that point. And
Yeah.
I miss that feeling. I used to get that a lot in high school because I would play a lot of soccer and a lot of other sports. Pickleball doesn't even do that for me. And we
miss
go
pickleball.
ham, guys.
We do go ham pickleball.
Dude, we just dropped off after a minute, and I
It
was
got cold.
It got cold and we got busy towards the end of summer.
I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
You know what really threw it off, I think? I think it was my trip to New York. I think
Yeah.
around then,
Yeah.
we just stopped.
Yeah.
But as soon as that indoor tennis, pickleboard, fuck you dumb piece of shit. You have body dysmorphia and can't read.
Oh my God.
As soon as that pickleball indoor arena opens up down, is it that? Yeah, down the street basically.
East.
East. As soon as that opens up, I think we gotta sign up. I don't care if it costs a membership. I think we have to do it because I think if we don't do it like that and we're financially in debt because of it, we won't play and we won't make it to finals.
We play finals. We're going to the fucking champions.
I would dead ass drop everything and start focusing on a pickleball career if you guys were actually serious about it.
I have aspirations of meeting David Dobrik at the pickleball championships, and we go toe to toe with him and whoever he picks, and we win.
If we're not gonna win, because you're gonna be like, oh my God, it's him.
Okay, I'll throw the match.
Also, you have to get kind of good.
I'm fucking phenomenal.
You're pretty okay.
I'm fucking phenomenal.
He throws back shots.
Yeah, you take them. We're not the same.
You know, the number one thing I think though we should, is there any advice you guys got about working out? Because for me, that was the number one advice I got for working out, which was separate yourself into muscle groups. There's a lot into it, but I think that was the biggest factor into actually getting some toned muscle. Like I have, like if this is the first time in my life where I actually have chest muscles.
Ooh.
And like I don't work out consistently, but then like let's say a few days ago I did chest day. They pop back up now because they're there now, right?
Yeah.
And then nutrition, just being good about your nutrition. I'm still not good about it. Like certain fruits, what fruits you're supposed to eat and things like that. Like some people eat berries in the morning and yogurt, and that gets them through the day. I just don't eat.
Damn.
I have coffee and that's it. And the third tip for me was about the sleeping thing. It's completely true, but it what people don't get, it's you have to have a consistent sleep schedule, not just have one really good day of sleep because it doesn't reset you. I think in the last 6 years I have never had a night where I sleep. So like I have never had like a week consistently where I sleep more than 6 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. I know how important sleep is and stuff, and I just don't be getting it, you know? Like I just go to sleep late or whatever, and then I wake up early. And I know for a fact, like on days, especially like when I do legs, I need to sleep. Like I'm so exhausted afterwards that like my body's just like, bro, go to bed. Like, and I know that I need to get a better sleeping schedule. Like,
Dude,
that's for
I've had a
sure.
headache for 2 days straight.
Because
I know.
of sleep?
I hope. I hope that's what it is, because that's what I'm blaming, and I hope I don't have COVID or something. My
Yeah.
guy. But like, no, seriously, like it's so important to sleep, and I used to take melatonin for it. It does nothing for me.
Damn.
Also, I did take like the lower amount out of fear. Then I took a different sleeping pill. Still did nothing.
Damn.
But I did have some crazy ass dreams.
I started taking magnesium.
Yeah, I want to take that. I don't know what it would be for though.
It's basically like a muscle relaxer, kind of.
That's
Like,
that's
and
what it was.
your body naturally produces it, but apparently everybody has a shortage of it. So
Not me. I'm full, man.
so like it basically just relaxes your body. And if
That's why I wanted to take it.
And you know, so I've been taking it, and I think it's starting to work because my roommate, he takes it, and he was like, "Oh, it works." Because it's just all about relaxing your mind and your muscles.
Yeah.
So it's just so that you can let yourself drift off. But that's, of course, assuming you do like the proper things of like don't be on your phone, because that'll always keep you up.
Yeah.
That's my rule now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to get off my phone.
And I think I'm starting to hit to the point at where it's like he's like, give it like a week for it to work.
So
you know?
supplements for you. So you take your supplements kind of seriously.
Yeah, I mean, like somewhat during the weekend, it always gets thrown off because I'm doing stuff.
Yep.
But if I had any advice for anybody when it comes to working out, I would say patience is key.
Yeah.
Don't be like, yo, I'm gonna get absolutely shredded in 2 months. You're not.
That's unrealistic.
It's
You guys won't.
completely.
Yeah, you guys won't. You're not me. You're not a Greek god.
You ain't built like that, boy.
Yeah, like-
Dude, I get a week straight of working out. You can tell the difference. Like, I'm not
But that's
joking.
because you've built a solid base for yourself, a solid ass base for
Just say
yourself.
I got a dump truck, my guy. Just say like
Yeah, you do. You got some thick legs. I like that about you,
Talking to James or me?
James.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm depressed again.
I mean, why? It's a good thing.
Anything thick's just I don't like.
Oh,
my
no, it's a
Just-
good quality.
Yeah, but
That's it in a good way.
yeah, be patient. Don't fucking get all these chemicals and shit in you just so you can get big or whatever.
Shut the fuck up. Take that creatine, my guy. Take it.
Take the fucking syringe to the fucking thigh.
That is not what I said, and please do not try and say that was me. That's him. That's him alone. I don't know what he's talking about. But I do take a concoction of vitamins every night.
I mean, that's vitamins. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to know what the secret is to have healthy arteries in your health in your heart?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta take that fish oil, omega 3s.
Yeah.
I've taken that for years, and the moment I stop, my heart stops.
My heart runs on fish oil. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it runs on it. America don't run on donkey and runs on fish oil. My heart will give out otherwise.
I need an aquarium for my heart. It's just a fucking fish now.
It's so important, though. It's such an important supplement for men, specifically.
Yeah.
Nemo, he's right there, right in my heart. That's where he is.
You really should take a fish oil. You don't have to wait until
Just
you're
keep
older.
swimming, little fish.
Keep me going, brother.
You know what's so stupid? On Hispanic Channel, there's a pill called Omega XL,
Okay.
and it's just fish oil pills.
Oh my god.
But you know the worst part? Or it's omega 3 specific, whatever. But you can get the same thing for $20 at Target from a good brand.
Yeah.
Or you could pay them $45 a little thing, and you're supposed to take like a bunch at a time.
Yeah, but it's XL.
But yeah, I take every. This is what I think has helped me build a decent immune system.
Mm-hmm.
Kept my energy better, and I don't actually know. I need something else for my energy. I have really low energy these days, but
You
but,
eat enough veggies?
I don't eat any.
That's
I'm on a
Damn.
carnivore diet.
Ooh.
I see you. I eat you up.
good or bad?
I forgot we're cousins. Anyways, but yeah, I take those fish oil pills. I take those vitamin C and vitamin D every single night, and I chug it all down. Is that healthy? I don't know. One of those supposed to be taken with food.
Yeah, and also at night, I feel like it's not more like morning thing. It's like start off your day with like some vitamins.
No, the reason I do it is actually because the way I understood it is that if you're taking them at night, you have the entire sleep. You have your entire sleep to it's supposed to be like rehab for your muscles, basically. You take all these specific vitamins that are for you. I take a few different ones. That's why. And they're supposed to help you with recovery.
Oh.
There was a point in my life where I was working out really heavily, and I think that was my best shape. I was working out really heavily and consistently, so I was always in pain and sore. So I was taking supplements to help me, and I remember reading from like this gym guy that if you do it at night right before you sleep, if you can even do it with melatonin supposedly. I don't know how safe that was, but I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And you would get really good sleep, and then your muscles would recover a little faster, and then and you would wake up better. That was the thing I was trying to get rid of, that waking up moment where I could not get out of bed because I was in so much pain.
Yeah, like that grogginess too. Probably like would last longer too.
I've never had that grogginess in the morning. My mind's always been pretty sharp in the morning because I've had to. Literally, I used to just wake up 10 minutes before my shift at Target.
Oh wow.
And I would just hustle over there, and I would show up 1 minute before I have to clock in, and then I was literally always late. At the beginning, I never got fired. They needed me.
Needed me.
But like, I've always had to learn how to be sharp because I'm on such a lack of sleep. I would just have to always sleep as much as I can until I just had to get up.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never had a morning where I'm like, good morning, 8 a.m. I'm gonna just slowly get out of bed, do my thing. I've never had a good morning, I guess. I've known how to be sharp in the morning, but I don't know how to be relaxed in the morning. I just don't know how to relax either.
Your day just starts like right when you get up.
Yeah, and then it doesn't end until like, dude, I feel so at peace when I'm in bed. When I actually had those anxiety attacks and things like that, and my anxiety is at a really bad point, dude, I crave being in bed because I know I live by this one thing. No matter what, when I'm in bed to the moment I wake up, there's nothing I can do about anything.
Oh, wow.
There's nothing I can do about anything, and that gives me peace. I honestly live by that. That's why I crave sleep so much. One, because I need it, and two, because it's that moment of peace for me where it's like, I know there's nothing I can do for the next 2 hours, whatever amount I'm sleeping, like 6 hours. There's nothing I could do. Nothing matters for the next 6 hours. So I love to just lay in bed. That's also probably where my insomnia comes from, because then I just lay there happy that I can lay in bed, and then I don't enjoy it, and I want to enjoy that moment.
Yeah.
And then I stay up way too long.
I can see that.
But it's so peaceful to know, like, hey, I just wasted a whole hour on my phone scrolling on TikTok or whatever. Mm-hmm. Nothing matters.
Yeah.
There's nothing more peaceful to me than that, because there's nothing I can do about it. Whereas the rest of my day, every hour matters. So yeah, that's the best advice I got. You just need sleep, and if you can look forward to your sleep like the way I do, like that, I think it helps you be more consistent with sleep. Because I think that's what helped me be consistently at least 6 hours now. Mm-hmm. But I don't think 6 hours is enough.
For me, I think I don't really have any like tips to give or whatever. I think I've just kind of been taking in your guys' tips and stuff because
get with us.
Yeah, I don't really have
get
like
on our level.
That's what I'm saying. I need to like take it all in because I'm still like a chump, you know.
I want to look like a frat boy.
You look like a
That's
frat
my
boy.
physical goal now. I want to be able to wear tube socks and be comfortable in them, and I want to be able to have Champions hood crew necks that I fill out. And they hit me at the waist in a sexy way. I want to be comfortable in my clothing. Yeah. And that's number one. That's why I actually dread buying clothing, because I never feel like I look good in it because nothing's made for my size. So I have to go a size lower, and I don't fit in a size lower. I'm a medium, dude. I was small sometimes, but I'm a medium for the most part now.
Damn.
That is a good thing, though. I did go down from being a large 2 years ago, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was a large for a minute.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What do
so
you,
now
Patrick?
a lot of my clothing doesn't fit. A lot of my clothing looks oversized as fuck on me.
But does it look kind of sick though? Is it kind of like a cool oversized
I wish
fit?
it did, but I don't have like hoodies and stuff like that. I literally just have like long sleeves and like jackets that are way too big now. But medium is now. I can officially say, hey, if you can buy me a gift, buy me a medium. You know what I mean? Like I can officially say that, and I'm like 9 out of 10 times it'll work. Yeah. And if it doesn't work, it's only a little bit long.
No, I fluctuate between medium and large. And honestly, I was actually really happy that when I was like, oh shit, large actually fits on me very well.
Yeah, I feel like you're good with like oversized shirts.
No, I love oversized stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of that phase. That was a cool trend for a minute, and then I was like, I look ridiculous. This looks stupid as fuck.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I can't do it anymore.
Sometimes it can make you look pretty juvenile.
I also tuck in my shirt, so it's kind of stupid to wear oversized.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it really is to do
Makes no
that.
sense actually.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool on certain pieces, but like,
Yeah.
I wear white t-shirts and black t-shirts mostly now. But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys get something out of this, because I mean, working out has been a journey. It's a long journey, and we're doing it wrong for sure. But I think the three of us are satisfied with some of the gains we have and some of the progress we've made. And I think it's interesting to hear people's different workout stories and what got them to start. Because I mean, let's be honest, some of us there's no motivation, we just enjoy it, and some of us found motivation for it, which is interesting too.
Some people got their heart broken by that baddie and they had nowhere to turn to, so they went and they're like, I'm gonna pick up some dumbbells. Which brings me to my next fucking sponsor of the episode.
Oh, crap.
Dumbbell that's sitting in the corner of your room. The 3-pound dumbbell that's sitting in the corner of your room is sponsoring this podcast, and it wants you to know that it wants to get picked up. Pick it up for fuck's sake, dude.
I feel like it's attacking me again.
Just grab it and start doing some curls real quick. And that's all you have to do. And then that's your first step.
With 3 pounds?
Hey, man. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
It's all about journey. You were just saying, man. You were
Yeah,
just
but
saying.
like, come on, dude. Come on, have some self-respect.
Hey, man. We can't afford 5-pound sponsorship, all right? So we get 3-pound dumbbell sponsorship. Maybe one day.
All right, promo code.
Get with it. Dynamic Trio / James.
So what are they buying? I'm confused. Is this a PSA or an ad?
Yeah. How does this help them build a website?
And that portion of the podcast was brought to you by dumbbells sitting in the
Geico.
corner.
All right. But yeah, you guys got any leaving thoughts before we go?
Just, yeah.
Chill out with the caffeine.
Yeah. What? No, fuck you. I didn't think about that, but off the podcast, Patrick did tell me that a sign of ADHD, a symptom of ADHD is that if you drink caffeine, it makes you sleepy. And that's starting to make a lot of sense over the years. Like, I've been drinking my iced coffee this whole time, and I feel sleepier than ever.
Oh, damn, dude.
Hungry. Is
You
anything
are?
open?
Huh?
Is anything open?
Yeah.
It's like almost midnight. Is anything
Buffalo
open?
Wild Wings.
Oh,
You know what?
Fuck that shit.
You know what we should do?
Huh.
We should order pizza right now. After all this talk about working out, I'm fucking starving. I'm hungry. You know what I want? Big
I'm not
boy
letting
calories.
you bring me down. We are having a weigh-in on Christmas, and I'm gonna be not weigh-in, but we're having an ab check, and I'm gonna win that shit.
Dude, that'd
So
be
you don't
so
want a
wild.
slice of this fucking deep dish pizza that I got here?
God, it'd be
for
so
you?
wild if you showed up to
I hate
Christmas with a fucking weight, with like the scale.
Oh, I'm gonna be. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a weight. I have a fucking scale that shows you your body fat percentage if you
Oh,
do
yeah.
it right.
Yeah.
Right.
I figure out how to do it right. Turns out, socks off.
Yeah.
And also, you have to stay on the right part of it. But I'm gonna order a new scale because I'm pretty sure I broke it the other day. I was moving it around, I dropped it. But I'm gonna order a new scale, and I'm gonna order a good one for it. And that way, I think that's the best way for us to check.
Yeah.
I'd honestly think because we don't have the same body types, so I think it's the best way. Plus,
I know I'm pretty sure I have the highest body fat in this room.
that's not probably
Yeah, 'cause
true.
it's all in that ass.
Yeah.
Big
I've
boy.
always naturally had 16, 15, 14%. I
I-
fluctuate really heavily between those three.
Okay, I don't know what any of that means.
I have 14% body fat, 15%, 16%. That's what I fluctuated my whole life in.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. The last time I checked, I had like 14,
Damn,
which is weird
Good
because for
job.
a long time I've been like,
obese.
yeah,
You haven't been like fat in years.
I know. Fun fact, podcast listener, I used to be huge.
I like how you said used to. You called me an alien the last podcast.
Just facts.
All right, Patrick. What about you? Do you know at all what your number is?
And you know what? I measured it with my watch, but I don't know how accurate that is.
Damn.
And that was like about a year ago. Because then I moved and I forgot about
Okay,
it.
what were you then? Do you remember? It's just a ballpark.
No, I don't. I don't quite remember. Hang on, let me pull it up on the watch.
You could just make it up and make yourself come cool.
Okay.
I was 2%.
20.
20?
20% body fat.
That's not
and
bad. That's easy to come down.
67 pounds of muscle.
Damn.
Of skeletal muscle.
Damn.
But that was a year ago though.
I've always been around 51%.
Of muscle?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I'm sure yours is like way more functional though than mine.
No, but like I wish I was more. I wish I could make him move more.
Right.
Like it'd be so cool. And I think I'm like 48% water.
Honestly, I should just do it because you're supposed to do it in the morning before you eat and everything. I should just do that. Just
After you take a poop.
That's right.
You really should. It makes
Yeah.
you feel a lot better.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Actually. All right. So
Oh, guys, you gonna tell us a gross story?
this was a good.
Costing.
This was a good episode, you guys.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to go into a story about like poop. I was like, I'm not.
No.
No one wants to listen to that.
All right. This was a good episode, you guys. Thank you for sticking all the way through to the end.
Yeah.
Please check out the sponsor.
Yeah. And if you stay to the end, DM us what got you started going to the gym.
And,
Or DM us that with dumbbell.
or tell us reasons why it's stupid to go. We would love to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, don't give me any more reasons. I'm on my 13th.
All opinions are I'm on my 13th. And my laptop died. And that's the show.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And our
right.
equipment literally died 3 times during this episode, so this is perfect.
Yes. My
All right,
name is
guys.
Alex.
Follow us on the Dynamic Trio Pod on TikTok and Instagram.
I've
Look
been
out
back.
for those clips.
Yes.
I've been Patrick.
You've
You've
been?
been.
And I will continue to be.
That's what I like to hear.
And you know what we should ask the audience?
Hmm.
If you actually listen to this podcast, give us your gym playlist.
Mm.
We need to know how to feel like Greek gods at the gym. Because honestly, right now, Britney Spears ain't doing it for me anymore. I love her. I love the music, but Toxic isn't hitting us the same anymore. I need something different.
Yeah.
So hit us up with that. All right. See you later, guys. Anything else?
That's all, folks.
Oh, folks.
Take care.